MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Atlanta Braves.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Cubs, the second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And he falls behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Zobrist on at first, nobody out. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball 2 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 3-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the...
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Baez has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, how do they go about keeping this series alive?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
John Lester is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I feel like when you're facing a two-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His past history against John Lester. He's a .333 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting 8.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, John Lester. Softly on a line to third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Batting 9,
And with 2 gone, let's take a look at our playoff bracket. And with this, of course, being a potential elimination game, will we punch a ticket tonight for that coveted spot in the NLCS? Coming to the plate now, Johnny Field. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Settling in now, Ben Zobrist. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. His past history against John Lester, he's just 2 for 12.
Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now a curveball misses inside. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6th, the 2nd baseman, Ozzie.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First offering on its way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box now, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he misses again, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Hayward aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here's a pop-up now, and no one will track it down. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. One and one to Schwarber.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Line drive to left. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home
is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 the count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next. Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So it's 1st and 2nd with 2 men gone. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. The 3-1. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lester. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. Schwarber, the runner at 3rd. Rizzo at 2nd. Contreras on at 1st with 2 down. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
1-2. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Braves nothing. Leading off the inning, Johan Camargo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Johan Camargo.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 8, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, John Newcomb.
Murray Baladares will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Amari Baladares.
A ball hit softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Jesse Biddle answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jesse Biddle.
Striding into the box, Johnny Field. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Field.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is a breaking ball in off the plate. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman Ben Zobrist.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ben Zobrist hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
0-1. Here it comes. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Biddle features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is outside for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take a base.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 2 on with 2 away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Hayward over at second. Bryant at first. 2 out in the inning. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Acuna ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ender
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. This is line to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. And we'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. The 0-1 off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Freeman on second. Donaldson at first. One gone. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
In there, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The shortstop, Johan.
Striding in, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Line drive to left. And he may have cleared the bases, as this might get everybody home. 1 run scores as he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The catcher.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs already home here. A ball and 2 strikes now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Hit to first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. Braves lead this one 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off with the
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Three and 0 now.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
A 3-0. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Little chopper back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves lead it 3-1. Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, enter NC Arte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Johnny Venters takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Johnny Venters.
Ready for another shot now. John Lester. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, Johnny Field.
Digging in now, Johnny Field. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Zobrist is off at first with 2 away. This is on the ground over to first, and Hayward has a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Acuna giving chase, and they can't run it down. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
On its way is pitch number 75. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly hit out to short. And one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 3-1. Smoke toward third. Bryant's got it. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle. And he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. And it's still 3-1. Back here at SunTrust Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Arodys Vizcaíno is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Arodys Vizcaíno.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Freeman is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Schwarber gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Previously against Vizcaíno, just a 1 for 9. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
In there, 2-2
pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-0. Liner towards second, and this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him, and he is in there, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Shane Carl takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Daniel
hit for
Descalso
Chicago.
is into the on-deck circle
Number
now
3,
as he'll pinch hit for the
Daniel
pitcher Lester.
Descalso.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johnny Field.
So striding in, Johnny Field, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Carl, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with the 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Atlanta leads it 3-2. Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Brad Brock.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner towards first. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he's safe.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, James Carl.
Dansby Swanson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Braves. Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ben Zobrist. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's our line score to this point. We see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Obviously the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Ball 1, well below the zone. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 3-2. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Xavier Cedeno.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Field has a beat on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Baez has a play. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. A.J. Minter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Standing in now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Schwarber on at first, nobody out. This is line to left. Acuna is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Acuna is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. Atlanta have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Jesse Biddle is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.